All right, so a lot of people ask me what I feed my fish. And I'm not talking about people on YouTube because people on YouTube don't ask me really anything. So I'm not some big name YouTuber. I wish people asked me things on YouTube. But uh, in real life, people see my tank and they're like, what could you possibly be feeding these fish? Like, it must be this super complicated thing. It's not. I don't have even my PetSmart in my town, which is a very rural town in the deep south, does not have, they don't carry like mysis. They don't even have that in their cooler. They don't have frozen mysis. So I don't feed any of the conventional like frozen foods, nor do I have the money to go and like buy scallops and like shred them up and stuff like that. I have saved for every single last piece of reef keeping equipment that you see before you, and every fish and every coral. I go to like one frag swap a year, and that's my coral for the year. So in other words, I just don't have the budget, but I've been very happy with the alternative to the norm, which is the feeding method that I've gone with. So I have two auto feeders set up here. One of them is for carnivore food, and one of them is for herbivorous food. So I feed on a daily basis out of the auto feeder Hikari Seaweed Extreme for the herbivores, and then I feed this right here, Hikari Marine Carnivore pellets for the carnivorous fish. And by the way, they all eat each other's food. They all seem to love the food. They all my fish, even though they're hiding right now, they all have fantastic coloration. They're fat and thrilled with their existence, insofar as a fish could be thrilled to exist in a reef tank. I don't think they know the difference, but hey, they seem very healthy, happy, active on these foods. And they design these foods to have the various vitamins and supplements that they need in them. I'm sure somebody will take me to task on how much ash is in these foods and, you know, whatnot. It's necessity for me. I don't have an LFS. I don't even have a PetSmart that carries frozen food, and this has worked, right? Every now and then I'll shake things up and throw a little small pellets in there for the smaller guys so they can eat them quick, and the big ones won't steal it from them. And then every night after the tank lights go off, I throw in some mini algae wafers for my inverts so that they don't bother like my soft corals and my rock flower nems, so that they have full bellies and they don't go picking at things. But that's it. And I feed when the lights are just starting to ramp up in the morning, and then I feed when they're just starting to ramp down in the evening. So I have like a dimmer feeding that goes on, and then a brighter feeding that goes on. And I actually found that fish respond differently. Like my fish who are the biggest pigs, they can't see the food and get to it as well when it's a little dim in the tank when I feed in the morning. And that's good for the small fish because they're competitive then and they get their meal. And then in the evening, when the smaller fish are gonna, you know, have to fight more to get a few pellets, the bigger fish, you know, get satiated right before they fall asleep. You know, they go to bed fat and happy. But yeah, I've had total success. I know it's not exciting, but if you're a beginning reef keeper or you're really, really on a budget, it's a totally fine method to roll with. Again, I got a whole bunch of different kind of fish in here. I think I have 11 fish. It wouldn't look like it. I can't believe how few of them will come out when I pull out my phone. It's like they're all scared of it. They think it's a net or something. But no, it's been working for me. So if you want to talk any food or have any questions about pellets or whatnot, sizes of pellets, et cetera, I've gone through a whole bunch of different kinds. So feel free to comment. Thanks.